So this was a puzzle that I've actually from the brand KT that I found in the laundry room and decided to try. So one of the challenges, a couple of challenges here. One, the pieces were thinner than I'm used to. I like to test pieces, just sort of grab, test them, see where they go. And so the thinner pieces for me are hard because I feel like they click less definitively and I'm more likely to get false fits. The other challenge is that they were slightly bigger than Ravensburger pieces, and I had this really little dining room table that I'm working on. And so this really little table did not quite have space for a bigger puzzle. Obviously, it's not shown in the video, but I almost gave out halfway through because I thought everything was going to fall on the floor. My strategy was actually not to start with the border, which is my normal strategy, but to try to build the pagoda that's on the left-hand side of the image. The reason for that is I thought it would be fairly easy to see both the reds of the pagoda and this gray roof. And so I've been able successfully so far to do that, somewhat successfully. You can see how many red pieces are still left, so you can debate how successfully. One of the challenges I didn't totally expect going into this puzzle was how it would actually be harder to spot the pagoda pieces because of the red on the other side. So there are red trees on the right-hand side of the puzzle and a red pagoda on the left-hand side. And so they were less obvious. After I finished that roof bit, I struggled. The pagoda was also not quite as tight to the border as I expected. So I expected it to be like right on the left-hand side, maybe one line of pieces in between it and the border. As you can see, there's definitely more than one piece. And so that left a fair number of pieces that I had to kind of figure out where they went. So I did spot a waterfall, sort of saw that pattern and filled that in. But what's happening now is I'm trying to fill in that left-hand side with these green tree pieces. The goal being just to reduce the total number of pieces on the table. I don't think it's actually would have been any more or less effective to try to build the other side first. I just didn't have a ton of space on the table. So now I'm trying to build these dark pieces on the bottom right. Is this a great strategy? No. I don't know that I have a better one though, other than, bigger table. I was actually lucky the lighting was pretty good for this. So I wasn't dealing with glare on the pieces. These were glossy pieces too. And so if the glare had been there, I think I definitely would have given up. So now I'm returning to figuring out this sort of big tree on the right. And so this is actually a somewhat brightly colored tree. So I think this might have been a good time to start opportunistically shape sorting, which is what I do when as I test a piece, I put it back in a shape sorted pile so that towards the end I can just grab a pile of shape sorted pieces. Because you can see there are a few sections where I've had enough pieces that I could have shape sorted. And I think if I'd grabbed all the sort of bright reds, shape sorted them and really worked at the top, I would have been quite a bit faster than this sort of just like jumping all over the place random piece strategy that I'm doing. There's quite a bit of dark at the bottom now. So gotta fill that in. So now, again, probably should have shape sorted, but didn't. And so I'm just filling in as many pieces as I can find. There we are.